Whether you're estimating the duration of a job or calculating the foam required, this video will guide you through the calculations and provide a basic estimate. To begin, here are some commonly used abbreviations. SPF, spray foam. BF, board feet, SQFA, square footage. RS, roof slopes. A conservative estimate for a single set of closed-cell spray foam is 4,500 board feet. So the actual amount of foam used should not exceed this figure. Now, let's understand what board feet are. Board feet represent 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 inch in height. On average, spray foam has an R value of 6 per inch. To calculate the amount of spray foam needed, follow these steps. 1. Calculate the area of the walls. 2. Multiply the area by the foam thickness. The result is the amount of foam required. Let's illustrate this with a few examples. Example 1. Suppose you have a wall with an area of 850 square feet and R value of 24, and the foam thickness is 4 inches. 850 square feet times 4 inches of foam equals 3,400 board feet of foam needed. Example 2. Suppose you have a roof slope with an area of 1,675 square feet and an R value of 32, and the foam thickness is 5 inches. 1,675 square feet times 5 inches of foam equals 8,375 board feet of foam needed. Example 3. Suppose you have walls with an area of 735 square feet and R value of 24, and the foam thickness is 4 inches. 735 square feet times 4 inches equals 2,940 board feet of foam needed. Suppose you have roof slopes with an area of 985 square feet and R value of 32, and the foam thickness is 5 inches. 985 square feet times 5 inches equals 4,925 board feet of foam needed. Add the wall and roof slope board footage together. 2,940 board feet of wall plus 4,925 board feet of roof slopes equals 7,865 board feet of foam needed. Time to figure out how much spray foam will be used. Remember back in example 1, we needed 3,400 board feet of foam. Divide 3,400 board feet of foam into 4,500 board feet, which is the average amount of closed-cell foam in one set. The number you get, 0.756, is the amount of foam to be used, around 3/4 of a set. Back in example 2, we needed 8,375 board feet of foam. Divide 8,375 board feet of foam into 4,500 board feet, and you get 1.86, the average amount of foam to be used. Back in example 3, we needed 7,865 board feet of foam. Divide 7,865 board feet of foam into 4,500 board feet, and you get 1.748, the average amount of foam to be used. Now that we understand how to calculate the foam quantity required for a spray foam job, let's determine the time taken to complete it. The most effective method for this is to determine the sprayer's daily foam output. For instance, if a job requires 1 set of foam, and a sprayer that averages 1 set per day would take 1 day to complete. Conversely, a sprayer that averages half a set per day would take 2 days, and so on. Here are a few additional factors to consider when estimating the duration of a job. The chart below lists items that either increase or decrease the job's duration. For each item, there are accompanying notes indicating whether the duration will increase or decrease. An N indicates that the duration is normal. A plus sign suggests adding time, And a minus sign indicates subtracting time from the job's duration. This information will help you determine when to add or remove time from the estimated duration. Over time, as you assess your crew's performance, you'll gain more accuracy in estimating job durations. That concludes this lesson. Please let us know if you have any questions or comments below. Stay updated with more learning videos by subscribing.